Murdering a Palm Beach County school bus driver pleads guilty. Gloria Riley was stabbed to death last year at her apartment in West Palm Beach. Willie Lee Smith Jr., will now spend life in prison without parole. By pleading guilty, he avoids a trial and a possible death sentence.
So you did 11 years. 11 years, right? How long you was in there when you got the news about your mom?
Like 7.5. I had been down. It was 2015. I had been locked up since 2008. So, like 8 years. And, it was a boyfriend she had been dealing with that she no longer wanted dealings with.
Correct.
And, I guess he had started to drift away, fell victim to drugs. And, doing things, out of the ordinary.
Correct.
Pulled off one day in my mom's car, and I spoke with her, and she told me, like, dude came home, it was like somebody stole the car. That was years prior to, and all right, fast forward to tape, I call and I'm on the phone with her, and she just pick up the phone. I'm tired, baby. I'm tired. Like, what's up? She like, man, I come home from work today and 2 flat screens missing out the house. You feel me? I'm like, damn, so I tell her, give me the nigga number. You feel me? She well, give me his number, mom. She give me the nigga number. You feel me? I call him. And sometimes, I be feeling bad. I be thinking like, maybe maybe I pushed a little too hard because I called and, dude answered the phone and I told him, pack your shit and get out my mama's shit. And he was as if he ain't know who it was on the phone.
Right.
And I'm like, my nigga, you know who this is. You feel me? Pack your shit and get out my mama's shit, homie. I say, home, you know what it is with me. Like, you know what it is. I don't care how long it take. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck how far, you know what I mean? You know what it is with me, home. I get out of this motherfucker and come pull up on you.
Right.
And he say, well, all right, man, I wish your mama the best. I'm like, man, you ain't gotta wish my mama shit, nigga.
Right.
You feel me? Like, bitch, get out. You hear me? And my mama them laughed about the shit for a few days, on how I called from prison and kicked him out over the phone and shit. And, I got jammed up with the phone, went to the hole and some more shit. And they could end up, you know what I mean, taking my old girl life, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, like, literally, you feel me? Stabbed my old girl so many times that they refused to give count. Cut my mama head off. Like, cut my mama head off.
But then she run away from him, though, right? She moved away, right?
She moved away after the breakup. She moved away. And what she loved, she would stay in the same little suburban area due to her being employed, at the bus compound, being a bus driver for Palm Beach County School District. And so she wasn't gonna move too far away from, her workplace.
Correct.
And just like I be telling people, like, you be doing things, people post things on social media all the time.
Right.
They giving people insight on their well-being, their whereabouts, you feel me, where you lay your head. Like, this ain't always cool.
Correct.
But being that they had been together for over 15 years, like, shit, they been staying together. Like, he know what he looking for.
Correct.
He know where she work. He know, and I'm thinking he had to have been squatting around a job. You feel me?
Correct.
Once she got off one day and followed her home.
Right.
After he realized she moved from where they were staying at.
Right.
And even in the news article or whatever, he popped up. He showed up to the new place one night before the incident. Like 7-8 days prior to taking my mom's life, he showed up to a house in the middle of the night and knocked on the door like 10:30 at night. And in the newspaper, it stated that my mama, she said she woke up, went to the door, looked out the peephole, and it was him. And she said she panicked, thinking that she said when she woke up out of her sleep, she thought she was dreaming because she been driving school buses for forever. She like a time clock. She don't need a time clock. She just get up on, know what I'm saying, on the dot. And she was awakened by, the knock at the door, and she get up and go to the door, look out the peephole, and this dude, and she called the police, called the sheriff.
Damn.
They come out. By the time they get there, by the time they get there, he disappeared into the night.
Right.
Wooded area, you know what I mean? Again, suburban West Palm, and they came in contact with him, and they served him a trespassing warning.
And what about the restraining? She had a restraining order. She already had a restraining order, right?
No, she didn't get the restraining order. She was going through that. She put it was the trespassing order against them.
Right.
They dropped that. I guess she was going about the restraining order. All of the time, all of this going on, I'm in the box.
In the box. Oh, okay,
God. I was in the box.
Right.
Already.
Right.
And she's getting the restraining order on him or whatever, going through the motions, and they tell him that he, you know what I mean, if he was to ever come back on the premises, he would be, you know what I'm saying, he would be apprehended and taken in to book it.
Correct.
And 7 days later, my mama showed up home on her lunch break with a girlfriend in the car with her, and she go in the house for whatever she went in for on her lunch break, while the friend girl sat outside in the car, and the friend girl said she heard a scream, and she said, my mom was a woman. She felt as if maybe my mom saw an insect or something.
Correct.
And that's what women do.
Right.
You see a roach, you see a spider or something, you yell. And she said she thought maybe my mama seen an insect or something, so she brushed it off. And it was like, she said moments later she heard another scream, in which that scream was a different scream.
Right.
And the hair on the back of her neck stood up. And she said she knew that something was wrong when she heard that second scream. It was violent. And she looked up. The dude was at the door, fingering her to come inside.
Right.
And she got out of the car and took off running. Called the sheriff. The sheriff came, and she said, she told him what had happened, whatever. Sheriff go to the house, knock on the door. Dude answered the door. He was still inside.
He was there.
He was there.
Shit, he was brave.
He answered the door in his boxers. Sheriff told him to step outside. He closed the door, locked it, put on his clothes, came back and opened the door.